Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Openda. De Kalpa.
And here's Doku. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, some tackle that. It's run loose here. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball's gone out of play. Teat. Mechela. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio hurtling down that right flank. Luca Bacchio's cross. Openda. Openda! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Belgium really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
De Bruyne plays it short.
Yamal. Howson. Yamal.
Rodri.
Grimaldo.
Ferran Torres. Baina. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Doku. And here's Openda. Lovely bit of skill. And it's De Keita. Tries to cross. That's going to go a long way. Rodri. De Bruyne. And here's Doku. Doku. That has been knocked clear. Rodri. Baina. Llorente shifted upfield. Clearly not happy with that. De Keita wins the duel this time. Doku.
De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa.
Doku. That's tidy. He decides to... Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Baina. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. And here's Yamal. And it's Llorente. So who's he picking out? Teat attempts a clearance. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And it's been taken short. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodri. Llorente. In by Llorente. Sells, claims it, safe hands. De Bruyne. Doku. Foot in. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's out for a goal kick.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tielemans. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Llorente. Out again for a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it away. Onana. And it's played forward. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. De Bruyne. Onana. Aim forwards. Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Castagna. Teat, gently done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Teat. Onana. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Baina. Yamal. Baina. And here's Llorente. Llorente. Teat gets it clear. And it's Rodri. And here's Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Baina. Pedri. Rodri. Over to the left.
Grimaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Castagna. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. How Kubasi can get it clear. Yamal forwards and with intent. And claimed it back swiftly. De Kalpa. Belgium going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Baina. Baina played over towards the opposite flank. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's nice. Spain cannot keep hold of the ball. And here's Ferran Torres. Tielemans. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Yamal. Great work on the overlap. Well timed, excellent interception. Onana laid out to the left flank. Yamal. Pedri, oh, good spread. Yamal, oh, he's got a sight of goal. Crossing, oh, smashing header. Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
That's really well manoeuvred. Luca Bacchio chasing after it. And it's Tielemans. That's a good ball. Yamal. Baina. Rodri. Kubasi. Howson. Spread out to the left. Oh, Red, nice interception. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Castagna. It's a throw-in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Doku. De Kalpa. Onana. Tielemans. Oh, it's come loose. Belgium being made to look sloppy in possession here. Ferran Torres has given away a free kick. That is definitely not his best. And it's Tielemans. And here's Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. And here's Luca Bacchio. Showing good feet. Tielemans. And here's Tielemans. Cross goes in there. Throw in. Mechelen. Luca Bacchio. And here's Tielemans. Onana. Goes to finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Baina. And it's Llorente. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Baina producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mechelen. Tielemans. Castagna. And here's Lukebakio. Castagna. Tielemans. Lukebakio in acres of space out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found the way through. And back to the keeper they go. Teat. De Bruyne. De Bruyne shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now it's Openda. Out to the right. Castagna. Lukebakio. Lukebakio puts a cross in. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Llorente. Llorente with the cross. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Openda. Doku. And it's De Kuyper. Nice control. De Bruyne. Here's Doku. Lukebakio. Decent chance! Goal! Belgium! First blood drawn. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. That's very neat. De Kuyper. Aim forwards. And he's managed to get free. That'll be a throw-in. Doku. Caresses it through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. It's Castagna. Lukebakio picks it up out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Tielemans played out towards the right wing. De Bruyne. De Kuiper. De Kuiper chooses to go cross-field. Luca Bacchio. Very nicely done. Now it's... and the shot! Pedri. Spain, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Grimaldo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tielemans, gently done. Mikel Oyarzabal. Hausen. Llorente. Kubasi. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Llorente. Hausen. Moved on forwards. And that has put paid to that. De Bruyne. And here's Openda. Luca Bacchio takes a shot! He can get that clear. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Castagna. Castagna tries making a foray down the right. And here's Openda. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio stood his ground strongly. And here's Openda. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And he's picked it up out wide. Llorente. Baina. And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. And a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Baina. Yamal. Baina. Pedri. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. Start all over again with the goalkeeper. Onana with the foul. Played out to the right. And here's Llorente. Baina could try cutting inside here. That has been knocked clear. And it's Baina. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Luca Bacchio. Doku. Now here's the delivery. That's been won straight back. And here's Doku. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Pedri. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Ferran Torres. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Out to the right. Luca Bacchio. Played in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And here's Doku. To Kepa, and that's aimed into the middle. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Castagna. Onana. And it's played forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Teat. De Kepa. De Kepa. Forwards and with intent. Doku. Can he get onto this? De Bruyne. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tielemans. He's cut it out. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Grimaldo. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. He's on it, can he get away? De Bruyne. And it's De Kepa. Doku! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Luca Bacchio! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Luca Bacchio is offering a right smile there.
Real chance here, and he'll shoot here! Ferran Torres, and again! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, can he get onto this? De Bruyne. And here's Doku. And it's to Kepa. Played into the middle. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
De Bruyne with the short one. Doku. Onana. And here's Lukabakio. Tielemans. No way through there. Lukabakio. Here's a chance! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Rodri. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Chance! Just off target.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Lukabakio does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's an imaginative pass. There will be a throw-in. Lukabakio. And here's Tielemans. Baina. Yamal. Llorente. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Llorente carries the ball down the right. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Teat. De Kepa looks to the other side. Played through for the wide man. Lukabakio. In comes the corner. They've played it short. Tielemans. A chance to play it in. Crosses it in here. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's Amadou Onana. Baina.
Belgium have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ferran Torres. Nice physical challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lukabakio. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. Now it's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Castagna shifted upfield. Some good work on the right flank here. Luca Bacchio. And here's Luca Bacchio. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Llorente. Spain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. That'll be a throw. Llorente. Played into space out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Castagna clears it away. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! It's a goal! They have come roaring back. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Luca Bacchio. Castagna. De Bruyne. Pau Kubasi gets good distance on it. Teat have it back and can go again. Doku. To Kepa. Oh, it's played into the area. Great defending, strong and determined. To Kepa, played with finesse.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Grimaldo, aim forwards. Onana. And here's Openda. Doku. And it's to Kepa. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Llorente making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's played in here. Gets it away. Luca Bacchio. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Openda has it out wide and in space. Oh, well measured. Now it's Openda. Openda. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Yamal. That has been knocked clear. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Doku. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Llorente, gently done. Teat. Onana. Mechelen. Onana. And it's played forward. Luca Bacchio, now he's off and running. Rodri. Onana. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Teat. Doku. Doku looking to get on the end of this. Time to deliver. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Llorente. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Howson. Rodri. Grimaldo, and he goes cross-field. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. De Bruyne forwards and with intent. Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. He's got space in the area. Dina. And he shoots! Decent enough try.
Alex Baina certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Aim forwards. And they've got a throw. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Grimaldo skims one in. Castagna. Belgium getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That's a throw. And here's Luca Bacchio. Nice looking ball. Luca Bacchio. Can he deliver? Tielemans. Oh, good spread. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball is over the line. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Onana. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. That's good play. Howson with the clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Onana wins the duel this time. And that is out of play. Castagna. He's found a way through. Tielemans. particular approach does pay off here. Pedri. So what can they make of this? Oyarzabal. Over to the left. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Castagna. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Spain have reclaimed it. De Bruyne with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Howson. And it's Grimaldo. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. De Bruyne shifted upfield. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Doku tries a deft little ball. Luca Bacchio. Raya claims comfortably. De Bruyne. Openda played out to the left flank. De Bruyne. Openda spread out to the left. Doku tries a cross. Tielemans, gently done. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Openda. Real chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yamal. Oyarzabal.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Luca Bacchio. Castagna. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Openda. Doku. Played out to the right. Can he get onto this? Luca Bacchio.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Here's Openda. Thinks about the shot. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. Played out wide. And here's Openda. Openda!
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And here's Biner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tielemans. Played into space out wide.
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
De Kalpa. Doku. Doku. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now the ball in.
Belgium really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Howson. Aim forwards. Onana, gently done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Over to the left. He is through here. De Bruyne. And here's Openda. Doku. Now who's going to be first to this?
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ferran Torres. Grimaldo forwards and with intent.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Luca Bacchio. Castagna picks it up now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Biner. Luca Bacchio, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Play for a throw. Howson. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Proves too strong. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Danger averted for now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Biner. Oh, delicate chip through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's De Bruyne. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. Lovely. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Belgium take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Gets it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pedri, and he welcomes it in. Ferran Torres flings in across.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Fofana. Ambitious ball here. Played back to the goalkeeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get onto this? Fofana, solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. De Bruyne. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Castagna. Openda has it in a wide position. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tielemans. Now it's Openda. Openda's cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Baina. Ferran Torres. Out towards the flank. Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri!
Pedri really had a clever trick to...
And that's that. Spain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.